Danny's glasses are getting fogged up over here because everybody's getting them all hot and bothered.
I'm just asking.
You okay?
I'm just asking for people to not be so dumb.
Well, no, okay. That's the way. That's like telling your wife to calm down.
I know,
That's
it's-
really going to help things right there.
But it's not
Yeah,
that
Danny's
hard.
like, calm down.
It's not that hard.
Dumb people.
I'm not asking for max capacity of your brain. I'm asking for like 1% of your brain.
Okay, what do you need? What do
Just
you need?
don't
What do you
be
want?
dumb about this. Like, I see people like, oh, Topic is another guard. It doesn't matter that he's 6'6". Like, really? It doesn't matter that a guard is plus size for his position? Because if I look around the entire NBA, it's the thing that matters the most outside of an otherworldly ability to shoot.
Yeah.
What makes Shai Gilgeous-Alexander great is that he's 6'6" with the ability to stop and start everywhere. Shai doesn't shoot. It's that he's big. There's a difference.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at
No,
you. Your face is turning
but
so red.
It's like I don't get I don't understand the willingness to be so bleeping stupid.
Well, stop.
I don't understand it.
Hold on. Okay.
Like, I know I do this
All right.
a
I
lot
know.
more than everybody else.
Yeah, you're
but-
way too far in the weeds on this.
But it's like there's like very, very,
Yeah.
very 30,000-foot
Okay.
view stuff that's just like, guys, we're making this way, way too difficult.
Okay. This is how I think most people see it as. What is the last position group the Blazers need to draft?
There's none.
Guard.
No,
right?
there's none.
Well,
they have
but-
nobody.
but
If they
hold on.
think if they think Topic is
Stop,
better,
Stop.
no.
Stop.
Draft
Hold on.
over anyone.
Hold on one second. And I'm not talking to you, Danny Meringue. What is the last group that people look at their roster and say they don't need any more players there? It's guard, right? Because you have Scoot, you have Ant, you have Shea, you have Brogdon, right? You already have four guys there, right? And so I think what most people look at is they go, why would we need another guard? What we need power forward. We need help at small forward, right? Like that's where people's minds immediately go to, and they're like, another guard. Okay, that's where most people are coming from. Whereas if you look at this Portland Trail Blazers roster, the fact that Malcolm Brogdon he has a jersey, but he hasn't never really played that much.
He's literally being shopped right now.
And he won't be here.
No, he won't be
Okay.
here.
I would imagine there's going to be somebody else that's moved from this roster.
Yeah.
And as part of a package, maybe another guard goes along too, right? And I don't know who that is or
I mean, it could
where
be
they
Ant.
go.
Like,
it could be Ant,
yeah, I mean,
right?
there's
The
been- there's-
Orlando rumblings
there's
that
been plenty
started.
look, there's plenty of teams that are interested in Anthony Simons and whether or not that's going to be a long-term thing here in Portland.
And so you look at that and you go, okay, now if you take two out of that logjam at the guard position, then what are we looking at, right? We're looking at it makes a whole lot more sense to draft a guard at 7, right? But I think I think we all just get lost in, oh my God, another guard. Well, if it's the best damn player there, you take that player.
The Blazers do not have a foundational piece, and if they think that somebody has the potential to be a foundational piece, whether that's their first, second, or third best player, you take that player regardless of position because this is how you get out of the lottery.
And this is how you avoid, like, not drafting Giannis or what. If you believe in that guy,
You take him.
go and take
You
him,
take him.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Does that help at all? Does that make you any less angry?
It's not me. I'm talking about the people that are consistently in my DMs,
Well,
in
I'm
my
worried
mentions,
about
in
your-
my
I'm
YouTube
worried-
comments,
I'm worried-
on the text line. It's like,
I think you're going to have an aneurysm.
I know, I'm looking for the one little ray of hope of somebody not being outright dumb about
No,
this.
but I don't think they're being outright dumb. There's a difference between being outright dumb and then just not knowing as much as you know.
No,
But I think there is, and I think that when we look at this, where the Blazers are right now, there are so many damn holes. You can't afford to just blaze right past and say we took a power forward because we needed a power forward. We took a small forward because we needed a small forward. This roster won 21 games last year, and it was banged up. It was injured. It was not great basketball when you lose by 60 a couple of times, right?
no.
But you can't just blow past the fact that this team has got to take the best player.
Yeah.
And I think that's where moving, like losing 3 spots in the lottery, bumping back to 7.
Look, that
It's
part
not
of it,
the worst.
It's a
It's
bummer.
not the worst thing in
Yeah.
the world. It really isn't. Would it have been nice to get 1 or 2? Hell
Yes.
yeah, it would have.
But in this draft, it's not like it's not a well, you're just spinning this. No, like I said this coming into this lottery. I talked to a dozen different GMs who all said the same thing.
Yeah.
That there's only one guy that they really are like, yeah, I could give him a number 1 salary slot. So if you're not getting one, it is a better position to be for not
Okay.
Look, 7, 5, 6, it would be better. Sure. But we're splitting hairs.
Yeah, we are.
Like we're just splitting hairs.
We are. And look, again, this team is not going to win this year.
Intentionally.
They weren't planning on winning
No.
this year because next year is the draft where you want the lottery gods to be in your favor.
Yes, you want number 1 next year.
Because how many teams have won the lottery in back-to-back years? I don't think anybody.
I don't
has.
think anybody ever
See?
has.
Huh?
That'll be the year that Detroit finally wins.
No, dude, yeah. And there's a lot of people
Look,
really
if you're a Portland fan and you're miffed, you have nothing to complain about. You have nothing to complain about. The Pistons just had a franchise record worst season by leaps and bounds, and it was entirely unwatchable. And they've been in the lottery, and yet they landed 5th for the 3rd time in a row. And
That is so brutal.
and from 1, they go back 4 spots.
But you know what? The NBA is proving they were right in the adjustments that they made to the lottery to flatten those odds out in that top 3 or top 4 to make sure that like they don't want teams to be the Detroit Pistons.
it's not going to stop them.
They don't want teams to do that. No, because it does help.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like Atlanta, dude, they just got a golden parachute right there. They got a
It is
golden
funny that
parachute.
they're going to trade Trae Young, and they got the number 1 overall pick in the same summer.
Yeah.
They're going to be able to fundamentally overhaul their roster.
Houston, we're not talking about Houston. Houston,
Getting Brooklyn's pick, yeah,
woof,
going up to number 3.
that is huge.
So they've got Jalen Green, who's a number 2 pick. They've got Jabari Smith, who's a number 3 pick.
and they
I
weren't
mean,
bad at the end of the year either.
No.
They were playing good. All right.
You want a little rumor mill?
Yeah. Oof, hell yeah.
Jalen Green, Alperen Şengün for Kevin Durant.
Oh, KD in Houston, huh?
One of Jimmy Butler or Kevin Durant is probably going to end up in Houston. That's my working spot right now from the discussions that are out there.
Well, I thought Pat Riley told us he was not going to trade Jimmy Butler. Look at that.